Hey everybody, it's Jay. I'm up here in my hay loft. I'm gonna sit in the sun. It's already cold here in Maine. I thought I could zap. So I'm gonna sit up here and zap with you guys. Turn this on. There we go. Hey, I just want to make this video to kind of apologize for the world being a mess. Yeah, it's been really stressful. I mean, it's been like a really crazy few years. It's not like just a few minutes of stress. It's been, I feel like 5 years. Like 5 years of constant losing my mind. During the pandemic, I just paced back and forth because I watched my A student fall into like kind of just a lost mode. Like my kid sort of displayed all this kind of like depression and didn't really like remote learning. My kid doesn't like computers and monitors. My kid's a very hands-on, do things, crafting, sewing, knitting kind of kid. So this remote computer learning didn't work at all. And I just was watching my kid nosedive into some pretty like strange places. And I was so caught up in it all, I found it really hard to kind of lift anyone else's spirit while I was like kind of panicked about life in general. So I don't know, I just felt like the pandemic was stressful for every single person on the planet. And then when the pandemic was over, we got to celebrate with the war in Ukraine and Canada caught on fire and all these crazy things happened right up to the fact that we're now having war in the Gaza Strip. And who knows what next week is going to bring. We got China doing like pretend bombing routines over Taiwan. We just don't know what's next. And there's been like all these mass shootings and all this like awful stuff. And I just need a break. So I'm going to sit here and zap because zapping calms me. It forces me to sit down for like 7 minutes and be grateful because of all the things zapping has done for my life. It's helped me with my child, it's helped me in my life, my family members. I feel really, really lucky that so many of my family members have tried my crazy, kooky Zapper and then was like, wow, this actually helps. So here it is, I'm in Maine. It's already like 40 degrees at the highest temperatures, and so I want to make sure and not let all this stress catch up to me and give me colds or flus or whatever the heck is out there. Who knows what's out there? So so I felt myself kind of falling under the weather. We've literally just had the radio on. We're like listening to the news, and it all seems like really bad examples. Like our world leaders are being really bad examples to our children with all this war and fighting and killing. That's not a good example. So I'm sort of disappointed in anyone shooting guns at people. I don't care what your politics are. I'm kind of disappointed in anybody shooting guns at unarmed civilians. That's never right. That's not a solution. So I'm sitting here, kind of flipped out. I had a really tough pandemic. My dad and his wife died during the pandemic. Like they had caught the COVID, and this is long before the vaccine had even been like established or any solutions of any kind. So I lost like, you know, several family members. I lost a really close friend. So COVID was really hard because I had to bury a bunch of people. And so anyways, I'm just saying like, here I am, I'm trying to relax. But the way I'm trying to relax is to let all this out and tell you that I'm sure you're feeling the same thing. I'm sure your life has been hard or even harder. And I just want to like say to you, you know, I have found the Zapper helps me in ways beyond how it's supposed to help. It makes me feel confident that I have a solution, that I have something most people don't even know about, and that it's like, I feel lucky that if my kid's under the weather or something, and if this helps my kid get better fast, then it's less to stress about. So, you know, 7 minutes can change your life. So yeah, My goal is to have a Zapper in every home. It really is. And to make that goal possible, I've made sure that at Natural Health Supply, we offer the Zapper for money back guarantee for a whole year. That way I take all the risk, because I believe in it that much. If you will take a Zapper into your home and you'll spend a year using it every time you feel under the weather, you will be so happy you have a Zapper. So that's it. I'll give you a year to decide if it helps you, because I believe you'll figure that out in just a couple months. So there it is. You really don't have a risk. If you ever want to find out if zapping works for you, you have to try it. You can't listen to me, and you can't listen to people who've never tried it. So you have to try it. And the best I can do for you is give you a money-back guarantee on the purchase price for a whole year. So that's what we do at Natural Health Supply. So hopefully you can find yourself out of your stress while the world is really just manufacturing stress. Like there's no way around it. Like all of these wars, all of this stuff, it's a sad situation. So do something good for yourself. Relax, find a little bit of time for yourself, and zap. Why not? So there it is. Thanks for hanging out with me up here in the hayloft. I love it up here. It's nice and warm when the sun is out. Yeah. So I'm just sitting here. Thanks for zapping with me.